You are now tuned in to the News You Can Use podcast. I'm right here with C Real, the genius, artist, producer, and entertainer. C Real, say what's up to the people, man.
Yeah, man, you almost forgot a business owner too in the back.
Hey,
I
you
got a
gotta let them
business
know.
launching, Only See Real. What's going on? What's happening, everybody? Appreciate you put me on this interview. I'm C Real from Nova Scotia. I've been doing music all my life. The comedy pretty much started 2 years ago. I used to do stand up. I stopped because of COVID, but I just realized I'm natural funny, and I don't. I could go back on stage. and ain't nothing to do with go back on stage, man. But it's like when you look at it, it's like I became more of an entertainer because I also like do stuff on YouTube reaction videos. So I got a lot going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you are a new member and host of the News You Can Use. Let the people know about that. How you feel about that?
Yeah, and I appreciate it, man. And I've been networking for years. It's just like crazy when you find people that still got the same vision as you, actually want to go somewhere in life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a big blessing for me, man. I appreciate that 100%.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's get into it. So, man, how did you find your love for music?
Man, for music, I always loved music. My mom used to. I grew up in the old school. I'm an old school. Like mom used to always play Barry White, Mario, Keith Sweat. The names go on, So also too, Earth, Wind, Fire. So Earth, yeah, you get the point. It's old school. This
What's your
kids today
favorite
wouldn't
Earth, Wind,
understand.
and Fire song?
Uh, I haven't listened to them in so long, but there's one song that it's major still. Every time it comes on
Go
the
on and
radio,
sing it, man. Let's hear you sing it, man.
I'm not a singer. I can sing, but I'm not a singer. Yeah, I can't do everything. You know what I mean? There's so much stuff you can do, but you just can't do everything, right? So
I wanted to see if you could hit that high note or something. I found out recently that only two of the guys out the whole group was the ones that sung the songs.
yeah, a lot of people don't sing. You know what I mean? There's so much technology nowadays. The same with T Pain. It's like T Pain really does sing though, but he puts them with the attitude. It makes it sound better. But it's like there's a lot of people that are singers that can't sing. They just get technology. Man, like that, and then you hear them sing, you're like, what the hell? What's going on?
So, hey, what do you think
Is that your
about
voice?
AI? What about AI?
I think AI got to change the game. There's gonna be a lot of people that thought they can rap, but they can't rap because the AI made them rap. I be seeing people already use it, AI to make your beats sound more better. It's like there's no originate to that. There's no original to that. Like the minute you put that in there, it's like yeah, I made that beat. How do we know? Did AI do that? And there's gonna be a lot of questions been asked. And people will find out later down the road if that really was you that made that beat.
So, how did you find your love for like stand up? Like, where did that come from?
Man, I was always funny as a kid. Yeah, I mean, I just never seen it. Never seen it. I always wanted to be a comedian. But as soon as I got older and I got around people and I started putting jokes in, I was a class clown. I got kicked out of school for being a class clown. I used to make fun of everybody. You know what I mean? But it's like I got picked on at it started being a bully. People were bullying me. So then when I couldn't use my fist, I used my head and gave them jokes, and they couldn't take it. So when I was so good at it, it's like it would tear people down. You know what I mean? So I used to roast people like back in my 20s. They were just sitting there roast back to back. I had comedians roast me so bad to the point it breaks you down, but it actually builds you up because then you know yourself. If someone tears you down to the point that they can't tear you down any no more, that's when you know yourself. You have to run through that. If someone has not run for that, you don't know yourself. Someone will tear you down when it make you like feel like less than a man. That's going to build you stronger than ever. And that's where that came from. Where it's like I came comedian, where it's like I know I can hit people hard with jokes. Like this guy we were on a podcast with, I know he was trolling back and forth, but I caught on. So it's like
Right.
I hit him with a joke, and he didn't like it. So you know what I mean? Went back and forth, and it's like, but that's how you do it. You know what I mean? Some people can take a joke, some people can't dish it out.
Right. So, what's your 2024 resolution, man? Let me know what you're gonna do.
Be a better version of myself. That's it. Just be a better version of myself. I'm not the best. I'm not the best version of myself. I still got flaws I gotta work on. I still could do better. Forget everybody else. I'm trying to be better than myself. That's my only competition. When I got older, I was realized that's my only competition that stopped me. People every time like, oh man, I stopped. You stop because you stop believing in yourself. That's the
Right.
only reason someone falls off when they stop believing. I don't care how many kids you have. I don't care what you have. You can never stop at something as long as you. Sometimes you'll get a lot of backlash, and I get that. Back in the day, oh yeah, nobody's supporting me and all that shit. I knew that support was gonna come because your mindset had to switch around and take a turn to realize this is what I got to do, and forget everybody else what's saying stuff because they're always gonna watch me. They always gonna say something. Well, who cares? What they do? They put money in my pocket? I don't think so. They
No,
put
they
them
do.
stress. They put stress in my head. That's about it. So I don't
Yeah.
care about that shit no more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So on the News You Can Use podcast, we do a segment where we ask the artist to freestyle, and I know you're an artist, so you can spit a written rap, or you can spit a freestyle, whatever your choice is, man. But let me
Yeah,
hear some
I don't even remember my writtens. I'll spit a freestyle. Give me a word.
vernacular.
That's really complex. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna take you there.
I don't even know what that means, bro.
The
Vernacular?
news you can use.
Hey man, he got the news you can lose. If you snooze, then you lose. Motherfuckers all the time, they just taking booze. What you motherfuckers ain't heard the motherfucking truth. They gave it from cat, and now you niggas trying to find proof. But that's why you motherfuckers at the end of the day always lose. Cause you can't focus on your own boobs.
Hey,
That was just a freestyle. You know what I
I'm
mean?
about to count how many times you said nigga or fuck. I'm like, let me see. I'm over here
So
counting on my head.
that's how you can tell it's a freestyle. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
Freestyle. Sometimes I freestyle good. Everybody's doing their own pick. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People be like, oh, so I want to freestyle. Some people so scared to freestyle. I was at first, but when you get around people that keep pushing out of you, then it comes like that. That
Yes,
came right
sir.
off the dome. No pen, no pad, came out the dome. That's what people should be doing. If you're an artist and you can't freestyle, you're not an artist. Even if that freestyle don't sound good, I just freestyle.
So, how do you feel about the culture of hip hop out in Nova Scotia, Canada?
What you mean by that?
Uh, do you see it outside? Like, is it receptive? We know about the Drakes and we know about the Tory Lanes and the Weekend, but what is the hip hop scene really like?
In our city, they don't really support other artists. There's so many artists out here trying to do their thing, but it's like a lot of white culture over the black culture. It's been like that for history, but it's like they have Music Nova Scotia. You can sign up to do that. I know one of the guys that actually just do that. So it's like it just doesn't get hurt. Like and that's another thing. It's like that's the main goal. Like I'd be trying to help artists in my city. Like I know a lot of people it's like I don't sit there and just talk shit about that shit. You know what I mean? I actually know people because I
Yeah,
network for years. But it's like people just think I'm bragging about something, but I'm really trying to help people out because I want to see everybody win and then everybody be seeing me. They don't want to see me win. Everybody don't want to support me. You know what I mean? Everybody want to watch me, but they don't want to support me. That's where we're at into that field. When you come from a city like mine, they rather hate than rather support. That's usually how it is in each city, in everybody's city. But our city just never grows because people are always trying to compete with each other. There's one guy I'll mention in my city. He's probably like the phenomenal rapper that he got bars for days. That's what they used to call him. But his name Majay, and Majay be going off like you know what I mean. He won a thing. I don't know if it was a rap out or whatever. It was for the casino, and I think he won big money.
okay.
And to this day, it's like he said this one. The problem with rappers why they don't grow is because everybody's trying to compete with each other. Everybody's not trying to get on the song with each other and help each other. One
Right.
person wants another big hand than the other person. And I'm like, yeah, you're both gonna get the bigger hand when you do shit together. Because they're gonna see both of you on. So it's like you got a fan base. So my fan base is gonna see your fan base. Your fan base is gonna see my fan base. So what the heck you think is gonna happen? We gonna grow together. It's simple. It's simple math. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Right.
1 plus 1 is 2. Every time you equal
And that's
something, it
not
makes
gonna
more.
change. That's gonna stay the same right there.
Numbers don't change. Numbers just grow. They stay the same though. The same number. Number two don't evolve. Is number two stays number two. Number one stays number one. As long as you put yourself into that period to how to grow. But it's like a lot of people just, I don't know, man. I'm worried about growing myself, but I don't have any problem or solution to help anybody else win. You
Right.
know what I mean? People will hear that freestyle and be like, yo, that wasn't the best freestyle. But do I care? Because I did this shit. You know what
You
I
did
mean?
do it.
I ain't had a gun in my head that saying that shit. But most people see it so scared. In order to grow somewhere in life and you freestyle stuff, you got to keep doing it.
Yes,
The
sir.
next time I get on and do a freestyle, come be better. Look at Melly, how he came on there and he couldn't freestyle. That my freestyle was way better than his. That nigga
Some
wasn't
of the
saying
wackest
shit,
rappers spit freestyles and do songs,
right?
and everybody
See,
likes it.
I,
So
I'm used to being an entertainer, so I understand how to hit a punchline because I'm into
show me
that
how to hit a
section.
punchline. Show me right quick, see real. How you hit a punchline? Because
Well,
some people don't know.
you got to set the punch up. So it's like, say if you say something like, it's crunch time. And I'm gonna hit him like it's lunchtime. This is just one punchline. You know what I mean?
Right, right. The
It's
setup.
simple. It's simple. It's the setup. Like you gotta come with something like,
It's
yo,
like I
he's
open my eyes and I see real.
like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like you climbing to the mountain, just as almost like I'm climbing to the stairs, but I gotta keep on climbing till I hit that mountain. Like
Oh,
that
that's what
that
it
that
was
that
right
that
there.
that is just you just gotta be quick with it. I'm so
Yes.
quick with shit now, just my brain just elevates and thinks. So it's
Man,
like
I
I
see
know
your
I can rap.
energy places, boy. I ain't seen nobody else's. You feel me?
Appreciate it, man.
So
It took a
look,
long time to get
we
like
hear
that.
about a lot of sightings of UFOs out in Canada. Have you ever seen any kind of
No, I ain't never seen no damn UFO. Who the hell said that shit?
I heard it, man. I heard it down the
see,
grapevine.
that's the thing. We be hearing shit up in the States. And then I had to ask people in the States, be like, what the fuck are you goddamn talking about, bro? They ain't none of that. There is UFOs. I've never seen one. But there's people been spotted stuff. I feel like our mind can be playing tricks on us sometimes. So sometimes you could see something that you really don't think you see.
Right, right,
You know what I mean? It could be like a mirage in the desert. You know how
right.
they blind you to think that's a mirage, and you seen a damn elephant walking down the mirage, but you didn't see that.
No.
That was something else you seen. So
Yes.
that's the thing, but people don't understand, and that's why people be like, "Oh, he's kind of like a genius because he thinks different." You will see something that somebody else will see, and then someone else will see something that will
No,
look
but I think
totally
it's in
different.
like a glance. I never seen nothing
Glance,
straight
yeah.
on, but it'd be like, what the fuck was that? And then you
So
look back and there's
you
nothing
ever
there. So
look
that
for
happened.
hold on. So you ever look at the moon or the sun? Well, you can't look at the sun because you know what happens when you look at the sun. But you ever look at the moon for the period of times and seen like the moon is really moving away, but it's not actually moving away? You get what I'm saying? But it really is.
Have you
It's
ever seen
confusing.
the moon and the sun at the same time?
Yeah, my friend Terrence showed me that shit. One of my best friends.
I've
He's
seen it
like,
plenty of times out here in
He's
Cali.
like, what the? He's like, bro, I just seen the moon, and this. He was so flabbergasted about it, and I was just like, one of our boys was there. Was like, oh, bro, we see that shit all the time. I'm like, where? I ain't seen that shit. You know what I mean? So
Yes, sir.
the
So
scientists
production. How did you get into production?
they came with rapping. I was like, fuck, I can't rap. Fuck that. So I went into production. I made my first beat in high school. I think it was high school, junior high, one of them. And I was 16 years old. And I made a beat off Mixcraft. And that's how I started making beats. And then Later on, I got more into FL Studio. That took me like it take you a long time to learn. And it still take me time to learn because every time when you're making the beat, man, you grow and you watch them tutorials, things are switching up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got the 808s before. Now they used to just have the bass. 808s gotta sound right. Certain programs make the beat sound harder and stuff. You know what I mean? It's
Oh,
like
what program do you use?
I use FL Studio and I use Machine. And Machine is the thing you can use on an iPad.
Okay. So how do you describe your beat making style? Because you know every producer got their own style.
I make whatever beat comes to mind.
So you don't have no
Schoolboy Q.
specific sound.
No, I'll make a Schoolboy Q, a New York type beat, reggae, country, R&B,
Hey, send me
hip
some of
hop.
that reggae, man. You know I'm one of the best reggae singers you ain't never heard.
I got so many computers. I got all my reggae beat. I know I stopped putting them up because
Hola. You know
they
I know
never
how to.
see. I stopped putting I stopped putting it up because a lot of people just didn't fit the part. Like I wanted the reggae beat to sound different, but still like rap on it. But you gotta
I'ma
actually,
do it.
you
Mr.
know what I mean?
Ganja Man.
You,
Ganja Man. You know,
so
I
you
know how to do
Jamaican?
that shit. Yeah, I know how to sing reggae, man.
I didn't know
Reggae
that.
songs is what I sing. Yeah, man.
So who's your favorite reggae person? Buja,
Burlington Levy.
nah, Buja Banta.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got your choice,
Bu-
I got mine. I love Bob
Buja,
Marley. You know, Three Little
I
Birds.
like his son. The son better. That's just my
Bob
opinion.
Marley's son. Yes.
I just feel like his son's better. His son,
Rastaman, Jamaican,
yeah.
Rastafarian. You know,
But
I love
everybody
the
would be
music,
like,
man.
Jamaicans would be like, oh man,
Hey, I
yeah,
got it
he
deep
they
rooted in
crazy.
me, man. You know, we got some relatives that's Jamaican, so that's part of my culture.
So what's the main thing that a Jamaican say when they pissed off?
Bumba Clot Jamaican Rastaman. I'm just fucking
No,
with you.
no. The first thing that will come out of their mouth, suck your mother.
Suck your mother.
It's the main thing. No,
Well,
I
how you
know.
know? Cause I'll be around. I see.
Most of my family is Jamaican, so that's how I know.
Let me hear you speak a little, cause I know patois. I know a little bit of something. You know,
Wagwan,
wagwan.
yeah. What
Okay,
why
that's as far
guan?
as it go. All right,
Yeah.
all right. We gonna stop.
I'm
We gonna
not.
get
I'm
a
not.
Walmart song. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. I'm not really Jamaican, but the family got that. More I got in my roots is Spanish.
Hey man, I got roots, man. I roll spliffs, man. You know, I put a little guava in my joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Yes, sir. So in Nova Scotia, because we always hear about Toronto. What's going on in Nova Scotia, man? Tell us about the scene out there.
for like music,
Whatever's going on. What is the scene like? Just set if I never been, set the scene for me.
it's a quiet place. You know what I mean? You come down there, but this can be rowdy. There's certain people, there's certain hoods. We got like they always try to knock down people like North Preston. Uh, I've been in there before. I dated someone in North Preston. It's really good ass people, and there's just badass people in certain type of you know areas, like anywhere you would go. They got Cherry Brook, where I'm from, or Lake Loon, and then they got East Preston, and then they got Mulberry Park, and then they got the pubs, and they got Uniac Square. There's certain people in the square, the way they talk, they would be like, cuz. They say it almost like you guys say cuz. They say
You freezing on me. All right, man. I'm about to get ready to end this one, man. This is the News You Can Use podcast, episode 37,
"Oh,
38.
what the fuck just happened?"
I don't know. I was about to end it
Oh,
on you
it's
because I'm like, man, we can't be having this happening while we live. We're gonna come back with it though. We're gonna jump back in. We're gonna call it the Saturday show. That is C Real the Genius. He is part of the podcast. He is one of the hosts. If you're watching this, jump in the comments. If you like what you see, tap in. We always gonna get bigger and better. We're growing as we go for the people, by the people. Conversations just for you to listen to and have a good time. Like, subscribe to the News You Can Use. if you are a new artist, tap in.
Tournament. I'm gonna come with you to a video, give you the lowdown of what's going on for the day. See how many people brackets that got messed up, man. Everybody trying to chase this $1 million, man, for a perfect bracket. So, I mean, hey, even if you don't know no sports, man, we gonna figure it out, bro. Cut me in if you get it, man.
Facts. He said, if you know something we don't know, let us know.
For real. Hey, man. I small 10, 20%, man. I ain't trying to hit you over the head, man.
Facts. So what do you see for the sports show?
Oh man, for the sports show, man, you know, we gonna try to be a little different, man. You know, right now you got selection Sunday going on. So the men bracket's already been done. I'm kind of paying more attention to the women bracket just because I feel like the women's college game is a little bit more exciting right now.
It is. I've been hearing a lot of
So yeah, it's like, you know, even if you ask people who really know basketball, man, it's like tell them to name you 5 legit men college basketball players and they can't do it. But I mean, anybody can name you 5 women that's popping right now. So you know what I'm saying? It make more sense to really pay attention to it and like, you know, basically start giving them the revenue to where they can start making more money because they making more money in college than if they go pro. So why go pro?
So what is some of your favorite WNBA teams right now?
My favorite team, I would say I'm big on the Sparks, like just, you know, Cali, but
Sparks, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta rock with the home team. But like some of my players though, like I'm big on just certain players like Diana Taurasi. To me, that's kind of like one of the GOATs right now in they game. Sue Bird, she just retired. I pay attention to Brittany Griner just because she from Houston, so I kind of seen her a little bit in high school. So it's kind of easy to just kind of pay attention to her that way. So yeah, like Phoenix is doing good. They got a lot of people that's coming out of college right now. The chick out of Iowa, Kaylin Clark, she already selling tickets in the WNBA. They pretty much sold their whole first season out, and she ain't even been drafted yet.
What?
Yeah, so you know, it's getting to the point, man. Like this women game getting crazy, man. Like it's easy to support it. Like it's easy to hate on it, but you know what I'm saying? All it is, man, you just gotta look at it. They not finna dunk, but they can give you a little bit of everything else.
Right. So who do you feel like in female college basketball, who's one of the ones right now?
Man, that's easy. I mean, you got South Carolina, they 32-0 for the second season, so you can't. Yeah, it's hard to put your money against them. LSU, they a big name just because you got the Angel Reese's and the big names that people kind of just know from social media. So of course they kind of easy to follow. But I mean, yeah, it's the women's game to me is easy to kind of just like it because you never could really know who's gonna win. Like to me, that's the biggest toss up about it is that at any point, like just in college period, but the women game, like that team, you could have never heard of this squad, man. And then all of a sudden, bam, they up by 20. You like, well, damn, where they come from?
Wow.
So yeah, that's to me, that's the part I like about the tournament is like you hear about schools, man, and I'd be like, man, where this school even located, bro? I've never heard of this school before.
So you feel like it's a lot of untapped talent out there in the women's college basketball league?
Most definitely. And the fact that they have a bunch of different ways right now to really make money in college, like you got people making millions, but the top players right now in the WNBA only making a couple $100,000.
Wow.
So it's like, yeah, like why, you know what I'm saying? Why would I come out early? You know what I'm saying? Like the men, they trying to jump out there early. We trying to play one season and we jumping straight to the league.
All right, let's check out some of these highlights from ESPN from last week's game. Are you familiar with this team?
Oh yeah, I watched this. Yeah, this the South Carolina and LSU, the SEC championship game. Yeah, that's when they. Yeah, I posted that. That's when they had the fight. You had. Yeah, they had the fight. The number 4 from LSU, Flage, got a little frustrated. Yeah, she got a little frustrated, man, and fouled somebody. And they make millions, so just normal trash talk, man. It got a little escalated. Women's basketball, they kind of blow it out of proportion. If it was the men, it wouldn't have been no big deal.
So everybody watching, I think we're gonna make the news you can use sports, basketball, football, soccer. You can watch everything sports on Instagram at @newsyoucanuse_sports. So me and D-Class will put that together today. Dang, her lip is pretty big, ain't it?
Hey, she a beast though, bro. Like she got suspended for the first game of the tournament. So yeah, it kind of she did an apology because it kind of hurt her brand a little bit. So yeah,
they was fighting. Oh, she pushed her down.
Yeah, she came through legit.
And then somebody came through and popped her in the lip, huh?
Yeah, she got hit just on some random everybody trying to break it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, just people flailing arms, and then next thing you know, hey, hold on, man, you done got me one time.
Oh, so she came and pushed her because she pushed her teammate.
Right. She came to support, and it was just the fact, man. Like, oh, girls, Flage
pushed her a little too hard. That's really
Flage put it like this. Flage is like just say 6'1", maybe. I mean, give or take. But the other chick from South Carolina was like 6'7", 6'8", bro. Like it's a big height difference. So it wasn't just like two people the same size bumping into each other. So I mean, yeah, the falling is gonna happen if I'm running at you full speed and I'm that much bigger than you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good game though, man. Like the crazy part about this game though is like after all of this, like they basically ejected everybody. So the last 3 minutes of the game, basically neither team had a bench. Like they was all in the back chilling. So when the team won, it was only 5 people on the court celebrating, bro. Like,
wow.
The whole rest of the team couldn't even come out the back to celebrate the championship with their team.
Wow. So they was not playing. This was a brawl going on, right?
Yeah, like this was, you know what I'm saying? Because it's big because people trying to really pay attention to college basketball. So it's like you gotta keep the brand right.
What's up with her though? LSU.
Yeah, LSU.
Angel Reese.
She's good, but she's more like if you really pay attention, she's more last year. She got social media big and she not really hooping like she wanted.
She got too famous, you think?
Man, come on, bro. If you're gonna give me just say $2 million for a Fashion Nova deal and I ain't gotta pay for no clothes. Like, you know,
She like shit. I might not even have to play ball, huh?
yeah, she was supposed to come out last year, but she was one of the people that said, like, I'm making more money in college than I am going pro. So what's the point? I'd rather stick around here one more year.
Right. So are you allowed to take those deals and stuff now as a college basketball or football player? Because I remember you couldn't take any kind of deals or anything back in the day.
Right. No, you couldn't. The thing about it was you couldn't take any deals. And then the O'Bannon brothers back in like the 90s, when they was doing like all the college basketball games and the football games and everybody was playing them games tough, they wasn't making no money off of it at all. And they had their actual names, the likeness, the whole nine. So that's why they stopped making all these college sport games, because they wasn't making no money. It was all tied up in the courts. So now that everything passed and now these people are able to get money in college, man, the women, they eat more than ever, because I mean, you can make money off anything.
Right.
So then you got that, but then you got the men. I mean, you got like Deion's son, he got a barbecue sauce. You got, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got sunglasses, you got anything. So it's like anything that I'm tied to, I can make it to where if you want to put $1 million behind me, come on, let's go with it.
Facts. So they're doing a lot of brand deals.
It's a lot of brand deals. Like click on Juju, the chick with the maroon jersey on. She right now, to me, is one of the hottest college basketball players right now. She dropped 51 points in a game. Pretty much she went to USC to pretty much try to put Cali basketball back on the map. And I mean, if you ask me, she's definitely done it in her freshman season. So,
wow.
Yeah, she's up there with a lot of the big names that's going to the WNBA this season coming up already as a freshman. So she's definitely somebody to be on the lookout for. She got a Nike deal, I want to say. I know I seen her team just got some LeBrons the other day. So, yeah, man, these people be looking out, man. You just gotta lock in, man, and watch it, man. Don't be you gotta get past the excitement. You gonna see a crossover, you gonna see some shots to where you be like, hey, man, I wouldn't shoot that. But it's basketball, man.
Fact. This is dope. I see Shaq supporting the Sparks.
Nah, this is Shaq at the LSU game. You know, he went to LSU. So, you know, okay. He went back. He big on the Angel Reese, showing love to his old alma mater. So yeah, he go back a lot to the games.
I like this girl right here. I've seen her play some games. She's pretty good.
Yeah, Angel Reese, she's good, man. She talk crazy though. Like
I think it's her swag, and yeah, it's her game too.
Yeah, the swag definitely, for the fact of it being women's basketball, man, and it's kind of frowned upon. Like she definitely got that rebel swag, man, to where you gotta pay attention. Cause yeah, that whole South Carolina game, man, she was talking crazy to them people, man, and she was losing. So it's like, yeah, if you talking reckless and you losing, it's like, okay, you might got something.
She entertaining, that's what it is.
Yeah, she had the little TikTok dance last year all through the tournament, so that kind of made it to where everybody can kind of relate to her. This is Caitlin Clark. This is the chick that they say going #1 in the WNBA draft.
Nah.
Yeah, she serious, bro. She pulling up from the logo.
Knocking shit.
That's ridiculous, man. And she doing this is with ease, bro. Like she'll do this. They can be down 5. It could be a 1-point game. It don't even matter, bro. She pulling that like it's a layup. Man, that's crazy.
Unstoppable, huh?
Yeah, man. They got some entertainment, man.
It's entertainment
in women's college basketball.
So what's been going on with March Madness? Have you been keeping up with that?
Yeah, right now today they just have right before we jumped on, they just did the men's tournament. And they just finalized that one. They finalizing the women's one now as we speak. So that's why I say it's gonna start. I know the men start on Friday. I'm gonna kind of check and see when the women's will start. But that's why I say I'm gonna try to do my bracket and kind of post something on that on our Instagram channel. And then that way we can kind of follow everybody and go from there and see what days and how everybody done messed up their brackets, man, because it becomes a big deal when you start getting these random schools that you ain't never heard of winning games that they was not supposed to win.
Let's see what little highlights we can find.
Yeah, let me see.
Without getting the copyright.
Facts, no, we good. Cause then, like, you know what I'm saying, even still, like we got like you got football still going on. We got the free agency going on right now. So you got a lot of random people going to teams that nobody expected to pick some of these people. I'm an Eagles fan, so we definitely had some big pickups this last couple of days. We got let's see. We got Saquon Barkley, of course. That was the biggest pickup. He signed a 3-year deal, $37 million. 25 of it guaranteed. That's love, most definitely. He gonna come through, bring a lot to the running game. We got Kenny Pickett. We picked him up from the Pittsburgh Steelers in a trade. I don't know why we got him, but hey, man, they might know something I don't know because I definitely don't see it. So yeah, man, it's a lot going on, man. The Cowboys, they didn't get nobody, so a lot of Cowboy fans is hurt right now.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, I'm loving it though.
Let's jump on the Big Ten and see what's going on over there.
Let's see what we got in the Big Ten. Big Ten.
I see they got the Gators versus Albuquerque.
Yeah, let's see. Let me go to.
So right now in the Big Ten, they got Wisconsin at Illinois. They got Nebraska versus Illinois yesterday.
Yeah,
Wisconsin versus Purdue yesterday. Indiana versus Nebraska. So they've been playing back-to-back games every day, huh?
Yeah, it's been a championship week. So basically, all this week, they had a tournament for your conference, and whoever won the tournament pretty much got an automatic bid to the tournament.
Let's see what kind of shorts they got on here.
Okay, like see, just for instance, we got some. Let me break down some of the games, man, kind of get your idea of what's going on.
Okay.
So we got like UConn going against Stetson. Where is Stetson? I have no idea. So off top, most people would pick UConn, and then when it comes down to the game, Stetson might win, bro. Like, let's do some digging into Stetson and kind of see what they got going on.
All right.
Yeah, just by looking at the stats, they don't really shoot many threes. They're not a free throw team. They don't really score a lot. So yeah, I really personally wouldn't pick them. But if I lose, that would be the one team that would definitely make me mad because I've never heard of them. You have FAU against Northwestern. FAU is Florida Atlantic against Northwestern. That's going to be a good game. I'm pretty much not familiar with neither one of those teams. They're not big on TV. So that's kind of the good thing about the tournament is that it make you watch people that you never would have really watched because unless you got an unlocked system somewhere with the cable, I mean, yeah, you're not going to hear majority of these teams.
Right.
Well, you got San Diego State against UAB, which is Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Alabama Birmingham. So yeah, that's kind of a toss-up game. I would pick San Diego State in that one. You got Auburn versus Yale. This is basketball, man, so I'm gonna go with Auburn. Even though I just watched Yale on TV when they tournament, and yeah, they was pretty decent.
Hey, Yale got a good basketball team. I know they're known for more of an academic school,
right?
But
yeah,
lately they didn't got some good players on their team.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of them Ivy League teams, man, like they getting decent players, bro. So I mean, yeah, most people would just overlook them just because you would think more book smarts, but. I mean, yeah, I just kind of watched the second half of their championship game, and that they were pretty decent.
Yeah.
You have let me see some of these decent games that might catch your eye. Of course, for the city, man, we got Long Beach State against Arizona.
Okay, how's Long Beach doing?
Man, come on, man. I'm gonna be completely real with you. I don't give these boys a chance.
He said they're not gonna win.
But because I watched them play too. I watched the Long Beach State game the other day.
What's going on with Long Beach? We ain't got no good players out of LA going to Long Beach State.
Not at Long Beach State, bro.
All the real players want to go to LSU.
If you a hooper if you a hooper and you trying to stay in Cali, 9 times out of 10 you going to USC, UCLA. Like Long Beach State, like it's very seldom, man. Like you get somebody that's pretty, I wouldn't even say pretty decent, but just that can get known, man, because ain't nobody really just traveling down there, man, to go see what's going on at the Pyramid, bro.
So since like D'Angelo Ball and them, who's been like a big player at USC? Because it seemed like the females is killing it at LSU. So who are the males that's killing it in college basketball in LA?
Man, I mean, of course you got Bronny in LA. I mean, that's the
little
main
Bronny,
thing.
huh?
Yeah, the main show right now is Bronny, just because of the name. You have the dude from Kentucky. What is old buddy's name? He was just on stage with Drake the other day. But yeah, he a freshman. He was good. I kind of paid attention to him in college. I mean, in high school. So
do you think LeBron gonna stick around long enough to see his son in the league with him before he leaves?
Most definitely. Even if you only play with him for a year.
I think that's what he's doing. He's like, I'm gonna stay in the league for the next 3 years till my son get in. And then once my son get in, I'll play with him for a little while and I'm out.
He don't even have to wait 3 because I want to say Bronny could go just say to the G League next season. And then after that, really, they had him in the mock draft for this season coming up. They took him out because they said he was kind of too far back and wasn't ready. So they already saying he can come out, and it just depends on wherever he goes. Brian, pretty much, they say go.
Would that be the first time that father and son been pro at the same time?
I would say so, especially if to play on the same team.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
LeBron and his son Bronny.
But I mean, that's something that, you know, at the end of the day, like when you have kids, man, and you in that type of limelight, no matter whatever it is, it's like, okay, like if me and my son could play on the same team, like what would that
look up?
Like? Yeah,
then they win a championship.
Right. Like, I mean, even if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like winning the championship would be like the ultimate goal. But right. It's like just to be like, say, man, at the end of the day, bro, like me and my son played together. That's something you can't tell me you did with your kid.
Now, do you think other players would use that against LeBron if his son was on the court with him to like injure him and try to rough him up a little bit to see if they could get to Bron? You feel me?
Nah, because it's to the point, man, like these dudes now, man, they be in the same room with these pros, bro. So they play with them in the off season. They train with each other. He in the gym with his pops, and they
running 3-on-3s together.
Yeah, they got a game against people. You'll watch clips of them playing at the Lifetime Fitness in New York, and they got LeBron and Carmelo and all of them in the same building. So yeah, man, it's all over the place, man. Like these kids now, they have access to people, man, that we didn't have back then. So
who do you feel like should be balling and working a little harder that got a big name, but just ain't been putting in the work?
Man, I mean, these kids, everybody putting in work, bro. Like, I feel like if you just at the point of playing college basketball, like you put in some work. Now it's just to the point of when you realizing that NBA is not the full goal. Because even if you want to go pro, it's just say not even 500 people in the NBA.
Right.
So, I mean, for you to say I'm going pro, like you looking at having to be one of the top, just say 500 people, unless you just trying to go hoop overseas somewhere. I mean, you can still get a bag, but it's not hooping in the NBA.
It ain't prime time. What you think about the big three?
I like the big three, bro. The big three pretty decent. I want to go watch it in person. I watched it on TV. I like the fact that it keep you active with a lot of players, man, that's kind of out the league, that still has some, but it's like, yo, man, the 3-on-3 game, they taking it to the Olympics too. So I mean, it ain't like it's some random made up something. It's in the Olympics now.
I think some players. Do you think players will go from college straight to the big three?
No, because because to me, it would have to not, because there's other ways to make money that could still lead to going to the league. Like you could go to the G League, you can go to, go hoop in Australia, like a bunch of different places. Like my son right now, he in high school. Well, he finna go to high school next year, and basically he into soccer. And it's like, to me, soccer is kind of all over the place because you can kind of go anywhere and play.
That's the dopest thing about soccer. You can play soccer in any country.
Yeah, and the thing about it, basketball is kind of the same way. It's just what the bag look like when you go.
Now, I don't know the difference between different soccer leagues. In my mind, I'm thinking no matter what country you're from, y'all all got to play against each other eventually, right?
Right. Like they got different leagues. Like I'm kind of just now learning. I'm kind of dibbling and dabbling into that just because he say he want to do it. So I'm like, all right, bet. I ain't never had no interest in it until now. So I'm kind of learning more about it too, like the rules and all of that. But just the aspect of playing, it's a bunch of different leagues. It's thousands of teams, man. Like, yeah, it's players all over the place, man. The most famous people to make it easy to kind of start following is like Messi, Ronaldo, who else? Neymar. Them like the main three. Like if you just trying to find something dealing with soccer and to kind of watch you some highlights, kind of get you a laugh in when you just sitting chilling idle for a minute. Yeah, man, watch some of them soccer highlights, man. Like some of the things they do with that soccer ball is crazy, man.
So being from LA, you definitely gonna play some soccer. I played soccer in Compton before a lot of times with my friends, and I've watched a lot of soccer. Didn't know exactly what was going on, but I definitely sat there and watched it. A lot of my friends' favorite teams was like Galaxy or New Mexico. I ain't see them really root for no other teams. And those are like the biggest teams back then. So I don't know where they at right now, but I'm going to brush up on it.
Right.
And then we're going to have to come back. We're going to have to be able to report on,
Yeah, because the Galaxy is they're a pretty dope little team. I'm not too big on the Galaxy. I kind of liked them when they first came out just because they was from LA, but now in Houston, you got the Dynamos. Then they got some Dynamo FC and a bunch of different little aspects of the original team. So that's what make it kind of hard to follow, man. It's like, unless you just a diehard soccer fan, like you really got to dive into a lot of different teams.
You know exactly what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, if you pay attention to the business part of it, this person can get traded over here, man, and they start making a stupid amount of money. And you be like, bro, I might need to pick up a soccer ball, bro.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that, man. Soccer makes a whole lot more than a lot of these other sports. It was baseball for a long time.
Yeah,
baseball was the highest paying sport at one time.
Yeah, but then I mean, you still got people in baseball, man, that's getting like couple $100 million deals and for 10 years, and yeah, they still signing crazy deals in baseball too. Baseball, hockey, it's easy to make money once you get to that point and you've proven yourself to be worthy of that type of deal. Because I mean, yeah, they got baseball players right now that's still getting money and they ain't even playing no more.
Right. That's the whole thing about baseball. That's crazy. So how's like golf? Have you been checking out the golf, tennis? We got to get into that too.
Man, the tennis, not really. I'm big on tennis once you get to like the Wimbledon, like the big events, to where
Right.
bring out the big names like the Coco and the Serena. She gone, so then that really kind of, I'm definitely down bad after that. I don't pay attention to it at all after that.
They didn't make we made it interesting. I ain't gonna go into that.
Like after that, I kind of lost interest a little bit. Then you had the Naomi Osaka. She kind of lost out for a minute. So yeah, golf, bro. That sport is so crazy because you could be at the bottom of one tournament and then turn around and win the next one. And it's like, bro, I've never swung a golf club. I want to go to Top Golf just to see if I can actually do it. But I mean, yeah, I've never played 18 holes of golf. I don't see myself walking that far.
Man, golf is one of the funnest sports I've ever played. It's very peaceful, and the places look amazing. I played Top Golf before, miniature golf. I've been to like a couple different golf courses. Still.
Yeah, I did the mini golf. That's why I'm like, if I could make it to the green, I'll be all right. As long as I could putt. But hitting it 200 and some yards and all of that, I don't just see me off the rip doing that, man. Like that's a little bit too much. Yeah, that's too much, man. But I mean, Tiger Woods, he got hurt. So I mean, he's not really in the mix right now. He only playing in the big tournaments. His son tried to make the PGA and missed the cut the last time I paid attention to it. So yeah, his son is, I guess, definitely next up, little Charlie.
Yeah, I see him also. Yeah, we got to check it out. I'm trying to see who's who right now.
Yeah, we gonna lock in with the golf more, man. We're gonna get in with the golf. We're gonna get in with the UFC fights. It was a UFC fight not too long ago. That went crazy. They had a boxing match, Saturday? That seemed like it was pretty good. I was too busy watching the UFC, so I ain't really paid no attention to it. Then you have what else we got coming up in the world, man? We got Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
I'm about to show you this Mike Tyson highlight, bro.
Come on, man. I probably done seen it. Please believe. I don't know. I mean, I get what's going on because from what they say, they're supposed to have headgear and these gloves are supposed to be huge. So it's not like a regular boxing match. They say it's supposed to be more like a sparring match, but I don't care, bro. Like Mike Tyson punch you, man. Like you don't take that lightly, bro.
Yeah, we finna see what's gonna happen. I'm definitely tuning into that. I know everybody is.
Yeah, and then most definitely, man, we gonna do a fight reaction for that one. So that way I'm gonna give you live. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Ain't no way, man. I'm letting that dude punch me, bro.
Look, this was Mike Tyson before. This is Mike Tyson after. That nigga gets in shape.
But even still, the Mike Tyson before will still knock you out, bro. Like that's not a regular human being, man.
I could tell how everybody was talking to him when they go on this podcast. They made sure they kept a whole lot of respect.
Yeah, definitely. You ain't gonna go on there talking crazy, man. Like
hell no, you went to go there and talk crazy.
Like that man still Tyson, man. At the
years old, you like this nigga would knock me the fuck out, and that's true.
Man. Like that man he's still Tyson at the end of the day, man. Like how people
punching that man and him not budging and just look at you like you fucked up, right?
See, now that's the thing. That's what everybody want to see, man. Is that once he get punched by Tyson and it's a solid punch, is how he gonna react. Because if he just fold after that, then yeah, he might as well hang
Look,
it.
if they got headgear on, then you know Tyson finna tear his body the fuck up.
Yeah, but even still though, like everybody's expecting for him to lose. That's the first thing. So
do you feel like he gonna throw the fight because of that? You think Tyson gonna throw the fight because everybody expecting him to win?
nah, because I don't.
This is Tyson's legacy on the line.
Yeah, I don't see Tyson letting somebody hold that over his head, man. Like you let this little YouTuber dude beat you, bro. Like, nah.
And Floyd is still catching fades.
Yeah, Floyd, and see that's the thing. Floyd catching his over there in Japan with the Japanese and this, and it's like, yeah, we hear about it, but you don't really see no tape on it because it's not really like a boxing match.
But the ones he do out here, and he still ain't lost a fight, even after he already retired from boxing.
Right.
He still ain't lost a fight. But I couldn't see him getting in the ring with like a Gervonta Davis or somebody like these new dudes.
No, he don't want no parts of these new dudes, man, because he'll basically run and kind of tap, do the jab, stay away. Yeah, these dudes not built like that no more, man.
You know what though? He fought smart. If you look at his career and look at all the other boxers, they punch drunk. You know what I'm saying? Because they tried to do too much.
Right.
They tried to put on too much of a show. Floyd said, I'm just gonna go in here and win my fights.
Right.
I'm gonna go in here and win my fights. I'm gonna try to make it a little entertaining, but I'm gonna get this bag.
That's the thing. You take the least amount of damage, therefore you can fight more. And then on top of that, after the fight, hey, I'm still good. I can go to the club.
He could go to the club after the fight. He ain't take no losses.
But that's the thing. Even if he would have took a L, it wasn't like he was taking damage. So
and it's the thing though, just because you won the fight, don't mean your ass wasn't hurt. Don't mean you couldn't be internally bleeding or bladder hurting, your rib hurt a little bit. Like taking these punches is coming hard to them. Getting punched in the rib 2 or 3 times in the same spot, that can't feel good.
Nah, man. Most definitely it don't, bro. So if you've ever sat there and taken body blows, man, like man, like it's a different kind of beast, man. And Tyson is finna really test this man to see if he built for this boxing.
And most street fights, people don't go for body blows unless you smart or you did a little boxing. But usually niggas is trying to sock niggas in the face to go for the knockout. Niggas ain't smart enough to tear that body up. You know what I'm saying? You hit that body a couple of times, they go sit the fuck down, especially if you're drinking or something like that. Hit nigga in the stomach a couple of times.
But like they say though in boxing, man, like going to the body is a lost art, man. Like most people don't do it just because most people scared to do it and get hit. Like that's the thing. Like you hit me in the body, I hit you in the head, which give or take.
Facts.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's the give or take with that one, man. But then you got the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia fight coming up. That's gonna be pretty big, man. They got a lot of beef going on with them right now. Oh yeah, they situation crazy. Somebody homeboy just got beat up or something, man. Yeah, they got real deal beef. So that fight might be interesting, man.
Yeah, man. Devin Haney. Let's get into it. I want to see Tank. I want to see Tank fight somebody and it really be just like a real. I haven't seen a real boxing match in so long. What about you?
Oh man, I watched the last Tank fight. Actually, it's a dude, man, out of Long Beach, bro. Ashton, H2O. He fight under Jake Paul card. And yeah, he pretty decent too, man. Like I've been following him since he was an amateur, really, just because I went to school with his pops, man. So I've been kind of paying attention to him. He won the the youth WBC, some title. Like he a champion. So hopefully, man, we gonna do some research, man, and try to lock in with him, man. Try to get an interview or something, see what he got going on.
What'd you think about AB?
Man, he's done, man. That dude is old, bro. He's just trying to get a bag, man. And if you willing to fight him just to give him a check, he all for it. Because he's supposed to be stepping in if Ryan Garcia don't fight. And I definitely wouldn't want to watch him and Devin Haney fight because that would be kind of boring.
Man, I feel like he let the money and the partying and all that go to his head. I feel like AB before the bread was a dog. But
Right.
once he couldn't handle the fame, the money, just everything just came too fast for him. And he didn't stay focused. You didn't see him in the gym no more. You know what I'm saying? He just was like kind of like fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He got the bag already.
he
You
had
know what
to.
I'm saying?
He started trying to keep up with Mayweather, man.
Right. And you know, Mayweather is the one who put him on. And I think once Mayweather wasn't behind him no more, kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once that money left behind him, then he started getting knocked out, man. He lost a couple of fights, and then that kind of killed him too.
To some bums.
I mean, I ain't gonna say they was bums, but
Man, they didn't go nowhere. None of the people he got beat up with,
hey, I ain't gonna
nobody
say
he got beat up by
I
went
ain't gonna,
nowhere.
I'm not gonna say they bums just because, hey, man, they professional boxers, bro. They whooped enough people to become professional.
Facts. I ain't gonna get in the ring with him. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not gonna sit here and fake. But look, in 2017, he was predicted to be the next Floyd Mayweather. He had it all. Look at it. He had the moves. He had the swag. He was knocking niggas clean out.
Yeah.
And then,
But then you know what
he
happened?
won that first title. He won that first. Got that first that championship belt.
And then he got hit up. He got hit upside his head.
It was not the same AB no more.
He got hit upside his head. Once him and Mayweather start beefing, and then he got knocked upside his head the next couple of fights because he started trying to mess with dude's wife and all that extra, man. He started trying to be too personal, bro. And when these people got in the ring with him and it was time to show and they put them hands on him, now he's not AB no more.
And he wasn't running. And that was another thing. He didn't fight like Floyd. He wasn't like I'm just getting here and win the fight. He was up close and personal, so he was putting himself in danger to be hit anyway. But I mean, I would have stayed with Floyd. I'd have stayed humble, and I would have just focused on being the best, being the champ. You got to stay focused. You know, imagine right now getting a couple $1 million podcasting with me. Are you gonna podcast as hard as you was before? You might not. You know what I'm saying?
That's just like what they say. If you win a lotto, like if you win a lotto, you gonna go to work. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna do the same shit. And you'll never know that I hit the lotto.
It depends on how much money I get. If I get enough, I'm gonna start businesses. I'm opening up stores, gas stations. I think people get that lotto money and they don't go invest in the right things. I'm gonna go invest into some shit and hire my family to work at it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's what I'm saying. But you can still do what you do and still make money on the side. So it's like, it's
run your gas station, run your motel.
Yeah, you could do all that when you get done with your 9 to 5. You go do your 9 to 5 just to get out the house.
You go work at your spot. If you bought a smoke shop, shit, you go sit there and pay yourself. I pay myself $30 an hour to sit here at the smoke shop and sell some cigarettes and shit all day.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, it all ties into it, man. Like, you just got to know how to work the business, man.
You got to know how to use that money and invest. You got $100 million. I'm like, damn, you know how much property I'm finna buy? And flip it, not to buy. I'm buying land with nothing on it, putting whatever I want there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot you can do with it. You don't even need $100 million, $1 million. They got. I just seen some property online that was like 5 acres for like $15,000. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I seen that too, man. You can find some land, man.
You can find some land. Then they got these boxable houses and all these little
you get a whole crib off Amazon, bro.
Yeah, container houses and shit. You just go dig up some deep holes and put your containers under there, boy, you good.
Yeah, so man, that's why I say, man, this gonna be more than just a sports show, man. Like we
be talking about we go into it.
We're gonna give you a little bit of everything, man. Like we're gonna give you some life, we're gonna give you some everything, bro. We're gonna tap into the sports though, for sure.
Are we gonna get into the street fights?
All right, I think we need to do we'll make that something special because
I love them street fights, bro. I watch the street fights more than I like the street boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they be getting it in. I don't know if you've seen this stuff.
And then that's when once we get the Instagram up and running, man, some of these different the slap league and all this different.
I want to we got to do that.
It's
like,
come on, man.
Crazy.
I've been running into some crazy leagues, bro. I seen a league where these boys was doing push-ups and had to snatch each other out of a push-up position. Like I ain't never seen that, man. Like they had two people sitting in a car with seat belts and they was choking each other out with the seat belt, bro. Like,
and you bold to jump in the ring with these. Some of these dudes is look at these. Man. Some of these niggas is kickboxers and regular boxers. Some dudes know kung fu. That was not even 15 seconds. He already got a black eye.
Yeah, that's yeah, that's why. Yeah, I said we're gonna have to definitely make for the full reaction of some of these hey, because it's a basketball league I found too, man, where they hooping on 8.5-foot goals.
What?
Yeah, so anybody that's from Cali, from Long Beach, that hooped at Grant Middle School, man, and know hooping on an 8-foot goal, bro, you'll become a legend. So it's like, yeah, man, the fact that you got 30, 40-year-old men hooping on 8.5-foot goals is like, can you score 40 and go home and say I dropped 40 on somebody? I mean, it's still a basketball goal.
8-foot goal. So the goal is super big?
Nah, like it's low. Like the regulation height of a goal is 8 feet, it's 10 feet. So
so you just slamming on niggas.
So they lowered it.
I'm 6 feet. I'm like me and you tall. So we dunking on niggas like we Shaq.
So if you think about it, everybody that's of height is dunking. So it's like,
let me see this. Where's this at? What is it called?
I'd have to send it to you because I don't even know the name of it. I just be popping up with random leagues, man. They be popping up in my Instagram.
8-foot goals.
Yeah, it's like I want to say it was like Legacy League or something like that. It's only on the East Coast right now. And matter of fact, they televise their games on YouTube.
I gotta check this out. I know niggas is getting dunked on hard on this.
Because they had a
here we go.
Yeah, that's it right there. They had the All-Star game this past week. They had a lot going on, bro. That league pretty legit, bro.
So does it got to be like short people or tall people?
Nah, bro, it's anybody.
Oh yeah, they having a great time.
Yeah,
I'm doing all kind of throw it off the backboard dunks and shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, hey, the clip that I seen of the dunk contest was crazy. Like they had somebody jumped over his kid. Like, yeah, man, like, it was pretty legit, man. For these to just be random people around the way.
Hey, this make basketball way more funner though for the average Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and
I can dunk on a 10-foot court, but I ain't doing no.
So who are some of the people that you work with? You know, after you got in with G Malone and you were in the studio, who are some of the artists that you had a chance to meet and work with?
Shit, being around G. Shit, I work with him, of course. I work with Bishop Lamont. I work with Problem. I work with Joe Moses back in the day, Nip, Tyga, Ty. Shit, Paul Wall, Mac Main, when G was over there with Cash Money. But I work with a lot of people, bro. Shit, that was the early days, man. That was before people was even cracking. The whole TDE, they still family to this day. So I work on every TDE artist: Schoolboy, J-Rock, Kendrick, Absol. Ali was mixing at the time. Punch was mixing at the time as well. So yeah, man, I've been around.
So what was some of those studio sessions like with Nip, man? Give us a good Nip story, man.
it's funny because everybody like have similar stories about Nip's process of taking too long. So, well, it's gonna be in Nip's documentary whenever Black Sam decides to put it out. But I'm the one who actually introduced Nipsey and Joe Moses. So me and Joe Moses was doing a lot of work together. He wanted to do a record with Nip. I said, don't trip, I'll be right back. I drove to the 60s, happened to see Nip where he was, Crenshaw Slauson, in the shopping center. Big U was there at the time. And by me being from the east side, I just wanted to make sure I went through protocol. So by me being in the middle, if anybody know about LA gangbang politics, you know, Nipsey is part of the neighborhood Crips. I'm a part of the gangster Crips. So and Moses is part of VNG. So like the song, if it would have did what it was supposed to, it would have been a multi-million song, like just for the city of VNG, a person with gangsters off the east side, and Nipsey being a neighborhood. So I asked Big U, he said for sure. Small World, he ended up dealing with Joe Moses' father anyway, back in the day, during their time. So he thought it was cool. So took Nip over there before we got out the car. Nip was like, man, you sure they gonna trip? I'm like, look, bro, niggas is fans. I know niggas hate to be called fans, but niggas is fans, bro. They actually want you. I said, if they trip, at the end of the day, it's crip. If they trip on you, they got me. So we started laughing. We walked in. Of course, you could feel the tension in the beginning. Nip going to booth, does the most classical verse that back then he used to always use this phrase in his verses. One of the verses where he'd be like, gold on my neck fat.
Oh yeah, some S hat, gold
Yeah.
on my neck fat.
Yeah.
Neighborhood, I rep that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
silence when he walked out the booth. Niggas look, then niggas was just like, nigga on Bloods, that shit was hard.
Ha ha.
And everybody started shaking each other's hand, introducing each other and all that. And it was love ever since then. We tried to shoot the video, but it was just hard trying to keep our homies from being disrespectful. You feel me? So like the video never got done. Like we all, like I went to everybody's section because I was able to do that. But when I was with the VNs, it was hard for them to keep this in the neighborhood sign. And when I went to the neighborhoods, it was hard for them to keep this in the VN sign. So it was just like, it was too much. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, who am I to tell people what to do in their section and they respect the section? So we never got the video done, but we got the song done and everybody developed a relationship. And as everybody's seen the relationship, Joey made his own relationship with Nip, and you know, they brought each other out on shows and shit like that of that nature. And I felt like I was just happy to be a part of history and me connecting the dots. Like
you did something real big. That was monumental, man. Coming from the city, I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
nobody believed. All I did was stick to my guns and stick to my dreams. Knew it would work for me. Knew I wouldn't have to work or go work for me. Now it's perfectly, it's all aligned. Got my own label, I ain't even signed. Talking to me like you seen it from the blind. When you talk, please look me in my eyes. Know you niggas be the master at disguise. Am I turtly enough to join your turtle club? Or would I come up in that bitch and really turn it up? Break down hella backwoods, now we burning up baseball bats. Fatties all over the pad. Told that bitch to back it up and give me cash. Told her give it to your boy and make it add. They thought I wouldn't make it, they thought I'd do bad. I just sit back and laugh. Fuck these niggas thought. Big Surf guy in the building. Chris Charles, Legend Production, you bitch. You niggas hella funny, bro. Never think I was gonna stop this shit. I am the wave, nigga. And this is the Compton Surf Club.
JM, I like this.
Richie. By any means, he can't tell the blink. Niggas said they in the field calling shots, but they ain't calling it. When they passed it off to me, then I called and started hogging it. Walking on my cup got me thinking I'm too legit. I heard your brother snitch, by any means, he can't tell the game. He ain't really about that shit, he gon' fold when that pressure hit. Money in my pocket, he don't know what kind of tech this is. Baby tryna fuck, she gon' miss what her blessing is. Got little baby, y'all, she don't know how many bands to get. Niggas pulling skates with a bitch, that's how really cold to get. One false move over here, then I'm blowing it. It's a cold weather, by any means, I'ma keep it heat. A glizzy with a beam, guaranteed it's fucking over knees. So once you see me, you better go and hit the dash. I got money in my pocket, by any means, I'ma stab. One wrong false move on the gang, and I'ma smack. Remember days when I was broke, now I'm getting to that chip on the game. We the ones that put in the skids. We the ones that slide through when the pressure hit. We the ones that got guns like the army. Remember days when I was broke, Chris Hardy. Glock on me every time when a slapper hit. Niggas ain't really about that shit, they just calling shit. Stripes on the gloss so you know we in the field with it. Always on the road, man, I'm trying to get that meal to the say they trying to kill me on the gang, I'ma just laugh. On them cold, hard days, I was really to the bad. I lost a soldier to the streets, now I'm bleeding in these streets. Every time you see me, I got a tool in this heat.
I got a tool in the heat while I'm fucking on these streets. I'm from Black Man and Crips, so let me know who won't be. Sitting 30 out of eye, we gon' knock him out of side. Sliding all down line and catch him, watch his body drop, he go crazy. Big blue streets, they like the Navy. And the shots out this car, bitch, don't call me Tom Brady. Eddie Lace, Black Man and Crib, yeah, we them guys.
Any nigga over there, bet they bustin' on. We the ones that put in the skids. We the ones that slide through when the pressure hit. We the ones that got guns like the army. Remember days when I was broke, Chris Hardy. Yeah. I am not one of them, you flowing it. You run up on me, guaranteed I'll be blowing it.
This is episode 26. Today we got Spec Turner, platinum producer, multi-platinum producer.
Thank you.
Grammy nominated. One fourth member out of the group Basic Black. and in my eyes, a legend.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir. We got T Mike, we got Lindrum, the host, and let's get it going. Let's get it going.
Let's get it popping.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So my first question, Spec, is when did you find your love for music and know it was for you?
Columbus, Georgia, like, and it wasn't that I was young. It was like I was in maybe 10th grade, something like that, 11th grade maybe. And I played drums with my partner, Kelvin Bradshaw, who was in the drum line. He was the drum section leader. And loved the drums, loved the sound and everything. But Columbus, man, everybody played drums. And I was like, man, it's too much competition. I would not do it. Kelvin had a gift for drumming and a few other people. I didn't have, that was my ministry. I couldn't do it. I was like, let me move to something else. So I moved to the trumpet. Like that a little bit, but then I moved to the piano. And then started listening to Prince and a lot of other things, man. My mother bought me this thing called a Portasound keyboard. It's like a little bitty small brown keyboard. It might have had 20 keys on it, like total, just 20. And I just started playing like 2-finger chords, man, and just listening to Prince at the time, just different people like that, man. It just, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, I just love that sound. I just love Prince solos. So I studied Prince solos. I tried to like learn his solos instead of the chords. I was learning solos. And I just really like, just then I really fell into love with music and with just the sound and just the instrumentation of different instruments, not just drums, it's just everything. And that kind of sparked everything. That lit the match. You know what I mean?
So Dave, name some of the people that helped you out, when you got out and when you got into the music biz and you finally started getting your feet wet. Who are some of the people that looked out for you?
It was a few heads, bro. Definitely Brody Brown is one of them. I want to give a shout out to Brody. I want to shout out my engineers that I work with, my producers. Shout out 4 AM. That's my boy. Just worked with a platinum. Matter of fact, One Take linked me with a platinum producer by the name of Goddammit Dupree. That's his tag. And shout out my boy Dupree. You already know what it is, fam. My boy Rich Rick, I want to reach out, give him his flowers. He gave me an opportunity. He wanted to work with Free. And Lil Bit wasn't receptive at the time. She was going through a few things, but that's a missed opportunity. Shout out Rich Rick. The list ain't really extensive like that because it's a lot of disappointments I ran into, but it's all good. But I want to give another shout out to my boy Robin Hood, which managed Brody. He stepped in and try to help the situation be what it may. But it ain't been a lot of people, man. I was supposed to do some work with Glasses. He came and reached out to me and came by the house and we had a conversation on potentially working in the future. So it's a few individuals. My boy Phil Ade signed to Epic. He worked with Wale and them a lot. I built a relationship with him and his manager, Eddie. Them is some cool individuals out of DC. Met they DJ Money, wasn't able to kind of get nothing going, but I made the connections. But yeah, those are just pretty much some of the folks who really looked out for me and, gave me different opportunities to choose from, see what fit me, see what don't fit me, but just getting me in them doors. You can't forget about those people. But yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Them folks, they didn't shun me off, man, like the rest do. Keep working, bro. We gonna get at you. Just keep working. Yeah, so that's cool, man. Oh, and another producer, Paris the producer. I almost forgot about you. Okay. Yeah, my homegirl Paris, man, she cold.
Apology and then take it back. I mean, different days. They say they gave him some what you call it, some medicine or something that they gave him to help him stay calm or stay. And if he don't take the medicine, I like shit. Fuck that medicine. Let me just be me then. Right. He said if I keep taking this, I could be like Michael Jackson.
Right.
He said it. He said, man, they was shooting me with some shit, man, and I wasn't thinking right, man. Fuck that. He went and married him a new white girl. He gonna try to live happy ever. I say, hey, that do make sense. If you caught him and the doctor said if you don't act right, I'm gonna shoot you with something, you'll never see your kids again. Oh hell no, I ain't going back to this doctor no more.
Oh man, I ain't never heard a doctor say no shit like that before.
And he put the text message out though. So it was real.
Right.
The doctor should have been in jail. How you go? So you mean tell me you gonna give me a shot and I'm never gonna think right again? Man, I'm never coming back over there to your clinic, and I'm scared to even go to clinics now, or hospitals or whatever.
He said, "Fuck that shit."
He gotta go meet him an African doctor over there in Africa somewhere. I'll take my chance with the Africans before, because if you go to the white doctors and they already mad at you, I mean, I'm not racist at all. I understand who they are. I learned the history of white people and black people. So the job that they have to do, they're just doing what they're born to do. But you can't just keep bullying us though, neither. And I'm part of the generation that's like, man, we tired of this shit. I don't want to be no fucking slave. Nah. I'd rather be a gang member than be a slave. Yeah, I'd rather be a gang member, and maybe we do got to kill each other. Fuck it, I'm part of that. But that sounds better than being a slave. Right, scary as hell. Oh, yes, sir, man. All that type of thing. That type of thing. Oh, please give me a job, or please this. Nah, I like the fact that God made this thing away with. It's hard to be independent, but if you're a praying man, if you feed the community, help the youth, do something of positivity to help your community, you can make it. Because you're not gonna make it if you don't give back. That's one of the secrets that I can share with anybody who's watching. Right. Man, when I learned the secret from Minister Farrakhan, he said, when God bless you to make money, it's actually not just for you and your family. It's for you, your family first. But portion of that is to help those in need. And that's part of the job. Your people are suffering. So through giving back, you put yourself in a position where God could give you something when you need it.
Right. I watched my boy Crip Mac run with that, free Crip Mac. And he definitely really felt that way. Like every time I make some money, I'm finna go give back to these people that don't nobody care about. You know?
That gets you hated too. That gets you hated. It gets you hated. But on another note, Trapflix, that's part of my goal. When I went to Africa, I was able to build them water wells and get that food out. And I was like, damn, this money is a lot, but it's really not a lot. Because in America, we spend this kind of money just on the weekend, going out, party with your partners, getting high, hotel rooms, females, fine clothes. If you're in Atlanta, you throwing some ones at the strip club, the strip girls. Oh man, you'll run through some money and be like, damn, what the hell I just did? Thursday night, I had 3,500 in my pocket. Monday morning, I'm down to like a 400, or like don't be at like a 200-300. You're gonna be mad. 3,500. Man, listen. I'm using that number because that's like a big ass number if you got it in your pocket.
Right.
If your bills paid and you got an extra 3,500, there's no way in hell I'm running through my money the way the past.
You're going to the strip club for some wings, nigga.
Hell nah. I don't care about no Jordans. I'm not spending 400 on no Jordans on my 3,500. I'm
Right.
using that number because that's a great number to analyze. That's a number that most of us could get our hands on. But for people who making 8,000 a month off DoorDash and some dudes at a job busting his backside and he only making 3,500, I don't know if that don't even. Well, you got to get in where you fit in. But if I seen somebody who made 8,000 and they just driving around picking up groceries, I think I like that. I don't know. There's something about that turned me on. JT, if you ain't doing, I don't care what you got going. If you can go make this week 2,000, just drive around and go pick up everybody.
That ain't a hard job, man. You know it is. I did it before, JT. Let me tell you. So I'm gonna tell you the hard part. It's good when you got to go to Walmart, but when they send you to them little Korean stores and shit, man, you got 20 items. Nobody speaks English in the store or want to help you. Oh, you're gonna have a hard day.
Oh, so you talking about that's the hard part. So the hard part is going to places. But you don't gotta take that order though, right?
No, you don't have to, but those ones pay the most.
Go pick me up some shit at a store that ain't even popular, man. It's way over here it's way somewhere hella far. And you're gonna have to probably stand in line or it's in a dangerous neighborhood somewhere over there. Go to bring me some Harold's chicken wings. What's that place in LA where they can shoot motherfuckers at the chicken wing spot?
Oh man, it's playing all in Louisiana's. Louisiana's, boy.
I need to find one of them. I want some of that.
Louisiana's got the best chicken, man.
Is Harold's Louisiana chicken or is it Harold's?
Harold's chicken. Harold's chicken is a different spot. So I think
Harold's, and then you got the Louisiana. So both of them is in LA.
I know they got one in Vegas. I don't know if they got one in LA. I never been to the one in LA, but for sure.
Well, both of them is tremendously. I know people get shot, definitely. Right. But that's a place that I know I want some of that shit. I want some for myself.
Right.
But you know, my guy, but we're gonna definitely have to come back and do this again. I got a few calls to make, but I definitely want to get on here for you and get you this content, let the people see that we're working together. I'm proud of you and how you was able to load your channel up, making you like a real broadcast person. You do this shit on the regular, you stay posting. So I think between you and my man Lil Gangsta Earn, y'all two is the most active that I've seen since I started this. So I'm rooting for y'all, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting y'all more tied in some executive roles because as you know, Trapflix, I might be the founder, but a smart founder is going to hurry up and find a team and let y'all step out front, put y'all out front. You know what I mean? As faces, people that want to do the interview, talk to my man. He gonna get you on. You go on his shit, and then you gonna post that shit on Trapflix. So I think that's good. And I think one of the things you should do is make a compilation of some of your stuff, and then load it up on Trapflix, not through YouTube, but put a cover, so that way I can put that thing at the front.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I could put, how we got the movie cover, and it's the slide at the top. Yeah, then that way you can get some of that action. So I'll definitely recommend that. That's something you probably should do.
I definitely appreciate the opportunity and the acknowledgement, man. And I'm ready to roll with you whenever you're ready to go.
Hey, man, come on, let's do it, my G. Keep pushing. You got the number. I'll try to come on a couple times a week, at least 20, 30 minutes, say some words, update our convo, our lingo, our information that we pass on to the others. And for those other people that's trying to get their channels, they could come through you and you'll be able to get them a sweet deal. So
you got some sweet deals. Y'all hear it for yourselves.
Sweet deal, man. All right, y'all. Much love, man. Keep going. Salute to the chat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, JT. You have a good one.
All right, peace.